It's game time in Denver as the crowd is filing in the Pepsi Center, looking to cheer on the Nuggets. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss to the Timberwolves. Tip-off goes to Denver. Here's the starting group for Houston. Durant is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. There's a screen by Gortat. 5 on the clock. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Kyle. Lowry with a beautiful setup. And, you know, Denver was not that good against the West last season, but they weren't as bad as you would have thought. Managed to get 19 wins against the rest of the conference, and we know how tough the West is, so that's not shabby.
Here's Durant. And Kanter now top the key. And that one hits back iron. Outside Lowry. Kicks it out to Bradley. Three-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Bradley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, and last year for the Nuggets, they were really searching, and they finished 12th in the Western Conference. Greg, they were 30-52.
You know, not a great place to be.
No,
let's face it. I mean, Kevin, Denver never really had a shot at the postseason, but weren't good enough to land a high draft pick either. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
There's a screen by Gortat. Scott can't get it to go.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Rondo can't get it to go.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Lowry with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Rondo kicks to Kanter. Gasol passes to Durant. The feed now to Kanter. Over Bonner. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Kanter's got his first points of the game.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Outside Durant. Rondo dishes to Gasol. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Lowry kicks to Gortat. Outside Bradley. Back to Gortat. It's stolen by Lamb. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, misses off the left iron.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Bradley, no one around him. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Rondo. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That's good.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Here's Lowry. After Enes Kanter's basket, Lowry kicks to Bonner. There's the screen. There's a screen by Gortat. 6 on the shot clock. Bradley can't get it to go. You can say so much about Marc Gasol and his defensive impact. As we all know, the Defensive Player of the Year back in 2013.
Yeah, tremendous size, Kevin, and the awareness to always get his body and frame in the right place to help anchor his team's defense.
The dish to Lamb. To the wing on the left. Shot by Rondo is no good. Outside Lowry. Pass to Scott. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, and for Marc Gasol, he might not generate a ton of blocks or steals, but here's a guy that understands positioning from a defensive standpoint, and he's able to just stay in front. Challenge shots and also provide help to his teammates.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Right side Bradley. Kicks it to Lowry. Inside. Here's Bonner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And Marc Gasol has plenty of size to hold his ground on the inside. I'm always amazed how well he moves away from the paint. One of his great strengths, I believe. And although not the quickest, he has unbelievable footwork, which allows him to cover so much ground.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Steve Novak, he's checked in for Denver. Ginobili comes in for Scott. Rockets trail by 3.
And, you know, for the Rockets, they had a major gut check in the second round. Went down 3-1 against the Clippers. Came back to win the series in 7, including Game 6, when I dozed off when they were trailing by 19 in the 4th and was shocked to wake up in the morning and see they had forced the 7th game.
And here's Lowry, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Dishes it to Ginobili. And it's off from three-point range. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And with the Rockets last postseason, their trip to the conference finals was as far as they would go. Went out to the Warriors in 5 games. Most of them, though, close ones. I think most fans were pleased with how far the team went last year in spite of all the injuries. And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Bradley. He's got 5. Ginobili left side. Lowry passes to Ginobili. And that one comes up a bit short. Rockets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. To the inside. Ginobili with the steal. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. It's Ginobili on the wing. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And so here is Houston. It's a 3-point game. Rondo against Lowry. Left side Gasol. Lamb dishes to Durant. From the wing. Good. Now it's a 5-point Houston lead.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking. And Greg, he's cooking with gas.
Novak kicks to Ginobili. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Lowry has the open look. And another miss by Denver.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Cantor's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
There's a screen by Gortat. And it's Lowry penetrating. Novak. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw tonight. And the Nuggets with some changes. Turner's checked in for Gortat. Budinger comes in for Bradley. And Curry subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Well, you know, Hall of Famer and 3-time champion Kevin McHale, the Rockets coach, did nothing but find success and win as a player. And, you know, that's been the same song for him as a coach.
Shot's good. The Nuggets trailed by 4. Feeds to Budinger. It's Ginobili on the wing. Passes it to Budinger. Pulls it from 20. Rockets leading by 4. Pass to Cantor. The tray. And it's Cantor again missing. Outside Turner. Here's Budinger. Denver the rebound. Rockets on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Rondo kicks to Gasol. Outside for Rondo. .111 left to play in the first quarter. He feeds it to Durant. Goes back up. No good from Gasol.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Curry with it. Cantor covering. Curry passes to Budinger. They set the pick. Off the screen. He squares up and sinks it. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Rondo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's Durant on the wing. Lamb dishes to Cantor. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Rondo again. It's Curry. He kicks to Nova. He dishes it to Ginobili. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. Rockets lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
they've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounding. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Houston in the lead. Mike Scott out there with Buttinger. Then it's Turner. Then it's Curry. And it's Ginobili in the two-guard spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
And that's his game. Ignore the D, focus on what you do, and knock down that triple.
There's a screen. Curry kicks to Ginobili. It's rebounded by Houston. Cantor's got his third rebound on the night. A strong season from Darren Collison cut short last year. Greg shut down at the end of last February.
Yeah, he had that issue with his hip, and that kind of ended things for him in what had been a promising season. A shame, since he was having the best of his career to date.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Now Curry. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Buttinger. Launches it. Rebounded by Collison.
Collison was having a career year last year, guys. I mean, 16 points a game was a career high for him, and he also shot more threes than ever before.
Anderson kicks to Lamb. Back to Anderson. Shoots from 14. Rebound by the Nuggets.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And I think even in the injury-shortened season, Collison showed he is still a starter in the NBA. Now, he's been used as a super sixth man in the past, but he's just as effective, I believe, at starting the game.
Here's Collison. Denver able to drain the three. Here's Cantor. And Curry pulls it down.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Rockets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And there's the feed to Cantor. And Anderson has it in the corner. Cantor, the pass to Gasol. And it's Denver with the rebound. Turner's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Curry. The dish to Turner. It's Ginobili outside. And he gets it to go. Ginobili's got 5 now. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against Los Angeles. And here's Collison looking for his first basket still in this one. Gasol's in the post. Turner covering. And he gets it to go. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry kicks to Turner. Back to Curry. Outside, Ginobili. Another 3 for Denver.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. Ginobili can't get that one to fall.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Cantor, great positioning on the putback. Cantor's got the game tied up here for Houston.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip in, well done.
And that's, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
And guys, you know effort is also a talent. You've got to be willing to work if you want to make plays like that.
You know, the Nuggets could create their offense, but they still would have trouble knocking down the shots. Just didn't have a lot of dead-eye laser shooters. Every field goal attempt with them was an adventure.
Just 4 to shoot. And it's Cantor again missing. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Curry kicks to Turner. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Nuggets did have their problems on the offensive end, too, something that's rare for them, hitting the open shot and the mid-range shot and beyond being one of them.
You know, Kevin, how about being last in the league in catch-and-shoot field goal percentage? I mean, got a good amount of looks that way, but really struggled shooting only 34% in those situations.
Here's Curry after Darren Collison's bucket. There's the pick. Here's Buttinger. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Buttinger's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets. Outside Collison. Out to the wing. Here's Gasol. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Marc Gasol, surprisingly nimble for a 7-footer. He really moves his feet well at both ends of the floor.
And when you look at Marc Gasol now versus when he came into the league, remarkable how that body of his, Clark, has transformed.
Kevin, he changed his diet and he dropped a bunch of weight. Believe it or not, he even grows vegetables at his house. He's really gone all in on the transformation of his body.
Clark, good information.
Yes, sir.
How'd
That's
you know
what we
all
do.
that stuff?
That's what we do here.
Whew.
Info and entertainment.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. They set the pick. Port's out with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. Bradley dishes to Lowry. And that one's good. And it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And for Kyle Lowry, a guy who just has an unbelievable nose for the basketball, the triple-double comes naturally to him now. Top 10 in the league the past 2 seasons. In his short time with the Raptors, he's already their career leader in that category.
Getting back to Kyle Lowry, the reason he's always a triple-double threat, Clark, because of his great work on the glass for a guard. Tough, strong, relentless, and committed to getting rebounds.
He's got the attitude of a power forward, even though he is a point guard.
Good
That's
point,
why he's
yeah.
one of the best rebounding guards in the league. It's his mentality.
Patterson, he's checked in for Steve Novak. Houston also making some changes. Weiss is checked in for Gasol. Hickson comes in for Cantor. And it's Troy Daniels in for Lamb. Pass to Hickson. "13 feet away. Another miss by Houston.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Now here's Bradley. They set the screen. And Patterson kicks to Lowry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Rockets trail by 7. Collison with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Hickson passes to Daniels. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Hickson.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Here's Lowry. Kicks to Bonner. Dishes it to Bradley. Right side Lowry. Clock at 6. Collison against Bradley. A drive by Collison. Feeds to Hickson. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Denver's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Outside Bradley. There's a screen by Gortat. And Patterson kicks to Lowry. Hits it from three-point range. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Passes to Daniels. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. Hickson kicks to Daniels. Back to Hickson. Lowry against Collison. They get a hand on it. Anderson dishes to Collison. All by himself. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Here is Daniels. Hickson inside. He's against Bonner. The shot by Hickson, no good. There's 1:40 left in the first half of the game. And Patterson kicks to Bonner. The dive for the ball. The three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 10. Now here's Collison. To the paint. Daniels passes to Anderson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Lowry kicks to Bradley. Bonner, that's a two-pointer. Again, the Nuggets score. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Now Gortat. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Lowry dishes to Gortat. The fader. And here's Daniels to the wing right side. The drive by Collison. Pass to Daniels. 3 seconds left. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
They got a great quarter out of Ginobili. He's got 10-point, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Without question, Manu Ginobili displaying his skills today.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kevin McHale. We've got Durant, Jeremy Lamb out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Denver leading by 8.
Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the second spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6th going into the final games.
And Gortat kicks to Lowry. No luck, so Houston will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Lamb. And the shot no good, a bit short. Last season for the Rockets, they finished as the number 2 team in the West to the Golden State Warriors. But, you know, they had to battle the whole way through.
Yeah, in part because of injuries. I mean, the Rockets did well to come in second. In the West, but it was because they took care of the so-called easy games. 33 wins in the conference, but a record of 12-16 against the other playoff teams out west.
And Denver has possession following the score by Houston. Lowry kicks to Bonner. There's the pick. He feeds it to Scott. It's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And it's Matt Bonner with the 3. Bonner's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Rockets trailed by 9. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rondo passes to Kanter. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists tonight.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Now, here's Scott. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Excellent D from Kanter. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside Durant. The shot misses. Nice D from Scott. The Nuggets leading by 6. Outside Lowry. Left side Bradley. Cannot hit. And Houston the other way now. Lamb with the ball. Now guarded by Bradley. Gasol again. Scott. Offensive rebound. Cantor kicks to Lamb. Houston moving it around. To the inside. Gasol inside. He's against Bonner. Gasol, no good.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Lowry kicks to Scott. He dishes it to Bonner. Back to Scott. The pass to Lowry. The feed to Durant. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job in bodying up his man.
He kicks to Lamb. Back to Durant. The shot. Durant with another miss. Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
Now Durant, following the three-point attempt by Avery Bradley. Here's Cantor. They get it back. Here's Lamb, and he converts the layup. Now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Durant. Again, Durant missing.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Here's Bradley. Drills the three-pointer. Bradley's got 8.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And it's Rondo penetrating. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell in back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
Turner dishes to Curry. Clock at 4. And Budinger kicks to Novak. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
The drive by Cantor. And it's Denver with the rebound. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Ginobili the pass to Budinger. The dish to Nova. And again, Denver with the triple.
And listen, it's sometimes really hard for teams like the Nuggets to know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming in the last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed to head into for the future.
Gasol setting the pick for Lamb. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
Outside Curry. To the middle. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
And, you know, guys, Manu Ginobili's relationship with Greg Popovich has been really interesting over the years. In the beginning, Pop obviously had a rigid system. Ginobili played with a lot more freestyle and free-wheeling nature. The two clashed heavily early on, as one might expect.
Getting back to Ginobili and Popovich, everyone thought Popovich would break Ginobili of his reckless ways, but in fact, you know this, it was the opposite.
Yeah, you know, Pop recognized he had something special in Ginobili, and it ended up changing his own philosophy, I mean, which I think speaks to the greatness of Greg Popovich. I mean, he was quoted as saying, you know, he does things, Ginobili, that win games. It taught me to watch a little bit more and not be so micromanagement-like, and not sure Pop's ever said that about anybody else.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. And Budinger kicks to Ginobili. Rebounded by Lamb. Lamb's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Gasol. Ginobili with the steal. Here is Nova. He has 6. Curry dishes to Turner. Curry with it. He's picked up by Lamb. And Budinger kicks to Turner. Stolen by Cantor. Rondo passes to Lamb. Back to Rondo. Gasol a screen. The drive by Rondo. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Now just a 3-point Nugget lead. Denver's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Curry kicks to Budinger. Here's the screen. Dishes to Ginobili. Ginobili can't get that one to fall. Rockets trail by 3. Kicks it to Cantor. Back to Rondo. Hangs. And the layup is good. Rondo's got 7 points in the game.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
The Rockets shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. And Lamb kicks to Durant. And it's Rondo in the corner. Feeds to Lamb. For the lead. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now here's Durant, following the miss by Miles Turner. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And Cantor throws it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now here's Ginobili. 12 points for him. And Budinger gets it to go.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Rondo dishes to Cantor. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Ginobili, that's for two. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Here's Lowry. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Connor is out there with Gortat. Then there's Steve Novak. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. And that's a foul. It's called entomocephalosha. That is his first foul of the game. Collison against Lowry. Inside. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
The Rockets were terrific on the road last season, Clark. Tied for second with the Clippers for the most road wins in the league.
26-15, although if you want to get picky about it, they had one of those wins in Mexico City, so maybe 25.5 road wins for them.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. What Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tolliver's checked in. Patterson can't get it to go.
And I do remember that Mexico City game last year for the Rockets. A huge turnout for them. It felt like they were the crowd favorites. Still, you can't take anything away from their road performances last season.
Just 5 to shoot. It's Anderson with the drive. Shot's good. Anderson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets. Screen by Scola. Curry passes to Scott. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one goes long.
And, you know, you think about the Rockets, as you mentioned. I mean, one reason they were so good on the road is their offense didn't miss a beat when they left Houston. When you can get to the line as much as they did, you remain consistent on the road.
The kick out to Collison from downtown. And it's Thabo Sefolosha with the three. And it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
Curry kicks to Scott. There's a screen. Back to Curry. Wide open. Rockets leading by 3. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Passes it to Collison. Here's Pleiss. The shot is off. Excellent D there for Scola. For Denver, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Curry dishes to Scola. Pass to Buddingham. Screen by Scola. Patterson passes to Scola. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And for Louis Scola, a very different role for him over the last 2 years. I mean, he was a starter for most of his career, then signed with Indiana, who had David West at the 4. Off the bench, though, Scola still played efficiently, but he was just used to putting up much bigger numbers for other teams.
Like you were talking about Scola, he has the physical skills, Clark, to make a difference.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he's not spectacular in anything, but he's really solid in just about everything. A pro's pro, and he adds value, tremendous value to any team he's on.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Durant's checked in for Anthony Tolliver. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's the screen. Here's Scott. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Now here's Collison. Puts it up from 12. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Rockets lead by 1. Lowry kicks to Bradley. Outside, Scott. Denver passing it around. Denver gets it back.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
To the left side wing. Sefolosha kicks to Durant. Gortat with the block. But they get it back. Durant with another miss.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Gortat with the screen for Bradley. Scott kicks to Gortat. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Bradley dishes to Bonner. Connects on the 17-footer. Rockets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. There's the feed to Anderson. Off the pick. Scott pulls it in.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And it's Lowry penetrating. A good look from Bradley. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 10 points for Avery Bradley. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Lowry against Collison. The pass to Bonner. Durant with the steal. By himself.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Perhaps.
but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Scott. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Outside Collison. Anderson passes to Collison. And Durant, here we go. Here's Pleiss. Second chance shot. Gortat with the block. Anderson against Lowry. He feeds it to Gortat. Outside, Scott. Down low. Here's Bonner. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
There's a good screen. Durant, the pass to Pleiss. Can't get it to go. And Denver the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah,
Great, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
Here's Durant. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Now here is Lowry. It's Bradley on the wing. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Durant against Scott. Durant kicks to Cephalosha. Pass to Pleiss. To tie it up. No good. That would have tied it.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Denver in the lead. Lowry with the ball. Kicks it out to Bradley. Lots of room. And right on target. Good. And the Nuggets lead by 4. Durant in the corner. Fires it up. Durant with another miss. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Lowry dishes to Gortat. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Looking to get it going. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far? for the Nuggets.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Marc Gasol is checked in for Houston. Cantor comes in for Kevin Durant. Rockets trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Anderson. And it's good from the elbow. Anderson's got 6 in the quarter. Bradley passes to Lowry. Back to Bradley. They set the pick. Rocket 6. Lowry from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Cantor's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
He dishes it to Gasol.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Now, here's Cantor. Manu Ginobili unable to get his shot to go. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that sends Darren Collison to the free throw line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. Lamb, he's checked in for Houston. Now a timeout called by Houston. For the Rockets, World Peace comes in for Cephalosha. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lamb. He sinks the clutch free throw.
Well, if you want to talk about a potential momentum changer, that could be it. The hoop, the harm, and now the lead.
Now here is Lowry. It's Bradley on the wing. And another miss by Denver. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Outside for World Peace. Houston needs to get a shot. Collison for 3. Can't get it to go. Denver calls timeout. They're down by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Bonner for three. He got it! Wow! He got it!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A three at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.